What is up, YouTube? What is up, family? I don't know. Somebody said I should check this out and see what I think of it. How Germans react to an ambulance siren. I'm going to take a guess. They get the hell out of the way. That's my guess. Did I guess right? Or do they just say, you know what, ambulance? Screw you. I'm not letting you by. Is that what would that? Okay, maybe that would make this an interesting video. Let's go. That'd be cool, actually. I'd be like, oh, shit. That's crazy. They're like, screw that ambulance. I'm not letting them through. I mean, that would be worth watching. So let's check it out. I love that European siren. Everybody knows it. Oh, I got carried away. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, see, that would not happen. Like this dude in the left lane who's like, I don't care about no ambulance. And then cuts in front of the ambulance. I don't know. That would, that would be, yeah, that does not happen. And then hits the brake in front of the ambulance. Okay, I would just run through him. I would just drive through him. Gonna hit traffic? Gonna hit traffic. He decides to go in the middle lane. Uh-oh. We got a dummy in the middle lane. We got an absolute dummy. Very confused, like a chicken without its head. It doesn't know what to do. Look. Yeah, you need to get the hell. You need to. There you go. Okay. Is this what's so amazing? That Moses is, Moses, which is the ambulance, is parting the Red Sea. See what I did there? Is that what's amazing about this? Got a little problem here. Got a little problem. Man, he's really squeezing in there. That is odd. Wait a second. Huh. That's kind of weird. I'm going to tell you what's weird. Unless people like 50 cars ahead can hear the siren, how are they already in position? How are they already gapped open without knowing the ambulance is there yet? That is interesting. That's interesting. Because look, I get it. How loud is this siren? I mean, look all the way down here. They're already split, waiting for the ambulance. That's pretty cool. But I don't know how. You see what I mean? How the hell do they know? How did these people know an ambulance is coming? Yeah, he's all the way down there. Let's make room for him. Oh, now you got a problem. Oh, Look at that. He's using the lane that I would have used from right in the beginning. That's called the emergency lane. That we have those lanes. You know what they use for? Emergency service. You know what this is? An emergency. So had the ambulance just been in this lane from the beginning, like they do over here in the States, he would have just had a clean ride the whole way with no traffic. He would have never had to slow down. He could have been doing like 80 miles an hour down the right lane. Yep. Pretty amazing, right? It's called emergency lane. So he waited 2 full minutes to say, hey, you know what? Let's get in that lane that was built for the purpose of emergency services. Okay. Oh, they closed the road off. Wait a minute. Oh, all right. So the road is completely blocked off. That's why nobody's moving. Maybe they knew because of this. Hey, there must be an ambulance coming. Let's open up a lane for them. Right. By the way, another German day. Look, you see up here? Another day. Damn, you guys. You know, it would be understandable if it was like a thing where it's like, Germans are like the most pissed off people on the planet. But it's not. Don't worry. There's no rumor like that. But it would be understandable. Like, oh, wow. Them and the British, we know why you're always pissed off. And we would know. We'd be like, do they ever get sun, these poor people? Anyway. All right. Oh. All that. Oh, damn. It just ended. All that for a cement truck? Maybe. Oh, maybe it's a gas truck, cement truck, something like that. Maybe it's just milk. What the hell do I know? All I know is, okay, maybe he got burnt a little bit. I don't know what happened, but ambulance made it. I don't know why all the Americans are like, oh, this is amazing. I don't get it. What's so it wasn't that amazing. It was logical. Hey, ambulance behind us, split, you know what I mean? Split the road. By the way, we do that too. See, we go by where the ambulance is. So this ambulance decided to hit the middle road, the middle lane. Maybe you guys have this. Maybe it's a known fact in Germany. When an ambulance comes, he uses the middle lane. And maybe you guys just know that. So it was like, okay, you hear sirens? All right, split it so he can use the middle lane. Maybe that's just a thing. But over here, believe it or not, when the ambulance decides to take the middle lane in the middle of traffic, we do the same thing. We split so the ambulance can go through. It's not like a revelation. But it's rare that an ambulance would use the middle lane like that. That is rare. It's always only the fast lane or the passing lane, as some call it, which is all the way on the left. And then everybody now you got 2 lanes that just could get the hell out of the way in the right. You know what I mean? Go to the right, 2 lanes. And then he's got the whole pathway. And then what people like I do is you jump behind the ambulance. And now you pass everybody in traffic because you're behind the ambulance. And he's not stopping. But then everybody does that. And before you know it, you're back in traffic. But anyway, normally, though, they use the emergency lane. And if you just jump all the way in the right, where the emergency lane is, you got the whole way to yourself. So I'm not really sure why the hell he was in the middle lane anyway. Okay, so there you go, folks. I checked out the video, how Germans react to an ambulance siren. So, okay, I really saw it. It wasn't like shocking to me at all. I don't understand. What was the big deal? The only thing I'm shocked of is why he chose the middle lane when there's an emergency lane available. That's the only thing that made no sense to me. And it was pretty impressive that literally, it was I don't even know how long that would, maybe the length of maybe 100 yards, the length of a football field. the cars were already split waiting for him. That was weird. That was impressive. I don't know how the hell they knew that. Maybe there's just, like I said, there's just this thing where something goes off in your head. You're like, oh, I hear a siren somewhere. Let me get the hell out of the middle lane. I don't know. But other than that, it's nothing. It's not that amazing, people. Again, use the emergency lane, Germany. You had one. I understand sometimes these lanes are not available, so you have no choice but to do what the ambulance did. If you were in the left lane, it'd be a little easier. But you want to do the middle and make everybody split, that's fine. But other than that, use the emergency lane. That's what it's for. Take care. Peace out. Have a good night. Hey, he made it, and maybe the guy's alive somewhere in here. No, he's alive. He's good. He was out probably as soon as he pulled over. He jumped out. I don't even know why the ambulance is there. All right, anyway. Imagine that. He did all that, and he was like, oh, we're not even needed. The guy already left the truck like 20 minutes ago. He's chilling out on the side. He's smoking a cigarette, waiting for people to extinguish the fire. Right? That would suck if you were the ambulance driver. You'd be like, oh. By the way, since we're on the topic, let me ask you guys something. The driver didn't call the ambulance. Everybody else called the ambulance. When the ambulance comes and takes you to the hospital, do you get a bill from the ambulance? From the company that owns the ambulance for $500? For you, it'd be about, I don't know, 460 euro or something like that. Do you get billed for that? Like, hey, we took you to the hospital. Yeah, I know. I know you had no say because you were unconscious, but here's the bill. Do you guys do that too? So, since we're talking about ambulances in Germany, well, Europe, just so you know, this ambulance, had he picked the guy up, brought him to the hospital, bam, $500 bill, just because he brought you to the hospital. Do they do the same? Why do I have this feeling? No, they don't. It's probably free or it's included in your insurance. And yeah, over here, no, you get billed for the ambulance ride. I mean, hey, might as well tell you since we're talking about how unbelievable this video is. All right, peace out, take care, have a good night, and gute Nacht.